Welcome back to AutoZone, the place where we break down the cars everyone is talking about and the ones everyone is about to talk about. Today we're diving into something that has been lighting up rumors, concept renders, and fan discussions everywhere, the 2026 Chevrolet Malibu SUV. Now before we go any further, let us be clear, this is a forward-looking take on what a Malibu SUV could be if Chevrolet decides to bring one of its most recognizable nameplates into the SUV world. And honestly, with the way the market is moving, it makes a lot of sense. For decades, the Chevrolet Malibu was known as a comfortable, stylish midsize sedan built for everyday drivers. But as SUVs continue to dominate global sales, many automakers are reinventing classic sedan names as crossovers and SUVs. If Chevrolet follows that path, the Malibu SUV would likely be positioned as a sleek, urban-friendly crossover aimed at families, commuters, and anyone who wants versatility without stepping up to a full-size SUV. Imagine the design first. A 2026 Malibu SUV would almost certainly carry Chevrolet's latest design language, with a bold yet refined front end. Expect a wide grille with slim LED headlights stretching into the fenders, giving it a confident and modern stance. The Malibu name has always leaned more toward elegance than aggression, so rather than boxy or rugged, this SUV would likely feature smooth lines, a gently sloping roofline, and a coupe-like silhouette that balances sportiness with practicality. Large alloy wheels, sculpted body panels, and subtle chrome or blacked-out accents would help it appeal to both younger buyers and longtime Chevy fans. Around the back, the Malibu SUV would probably showcase sleek LED tail lights connected by a light bar, a trend we're seeing across many new vehicles. A sporty rear spoiler and integrated exhaust design could add a premium touch, while keeping the overall look clean and aerodynamic. This would be an SUV that looks just as good pulling up to an office building as it does parked in a suburban driveway. Step inside, and this is where the Malibu SUV could really shine. Chevrolet has been stepping up its interior game, and by 2026, expectations will be higher than ever. Picture a spacious cabin with a minimalist layout, soft touch materials, and a strong focus on technology. A large digital instrument cluster would sit behind the steering wheel, paired with a wide central touch screen running the latest version of Chevrolet's infotainment system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto would be standard, along with over-the-air updates to keep the system fresh long after purchase. Comfort would be a major selling point. The Malibu name has always been associated with smooth rides and relaxed driving, so the SUV version would likely feature well-cushioned seats with plenty of legroom for both front and rear passengers. Rear seats could recline slightly for added comfort, and the flat floor design would make long trips more enjoyable for everyone on board. Ambient lighting, premium audio, and available panoramic sunroof options would give the interior a more upscale feel, especially in higher trims. Cargo space is another area where a Malibu SUV would clearly separate itself from the sedan heritage. With the rear seats up, it would offer enough room for groceries, strollers, or gym bags. Fold those seats down, and suddenly you've got space for road trips, home improvement runs, or weekend adventures. Chevrolet would likely include smart storage solutions, underfloor compartments, and a hands-free power liftgate to make everyday use easier. Now let us talk performance, because this is where things get interesting. A 2026 Malibu SUV would probably be built on a modern crossover platform, optimized for efficiency and comfort rather than hardcore off-roading. Entry-level models could come with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine designed to deliver a solid balance of power and fuel economy. This setup would be ideal for city driving and highway cruising, giving drivers enough punch without sacrificing efficiency. For those wanting more performance, Chevrolet could offer a more powerful turbo engine or even a hybrid option. A hybrid Malibu SUV would make a lot of sense, especially as buyers increasingly look for ways to save on fuel without giving up space or comfort. An all-wheel drive system would likely be available as well, providing extra confidence in bad weather or on rougher roads. While it wouldn't be a rock crawler, it would be more than capable of handling snow, rain, and light off-road conditions. Ride quality would be tuned for comfort above all else. Expect a suspension setup that soaks up bumps and keeps road noise to a minimum. Steering would be light and responsive, making the Malibu SUV easy to maneuver in tight city spaces and parking lots. This would be an SUV designed for real life, daily commutes, school runs, and long highway drives. Safety would be a major focus, especially by 2026 standards. The Malibu SUV would almost certainly come standard with a full suite of advanced driver assistance features. Think automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. Higher trims could add features like a 360-degree camera system, parking assist, and advanced highway driving aids. Chevrolet has been pushing safety tech across its lineup, and a Malibu SUV would be no exception. One of the biggest questions is where this SUV would fit in Chevrolet's lineup. It would likely slot between compact crossovers like the Equinox and larger models like the Blazer or Traverse. The Malibu SUV could be positioned as a more refined, comfort-focused option, appealing to buyers who want something stylish and practical without going too big or too rugged. Pricing would be competitive, aiming to undercut premium brands while offering more features than many mainstream rivals. From a branding standpoint, reviving the Malibu name as an SUV could be a smart move. The name still carries recognition and trust, especially among buyers who grew up with Malibu sedans. Transforming it into a modern SUV would allow Chevrolet to bridge the gap between its past and future, combining familiarity with innovation. So would a 2026 Chevrolet Malibu SUV make sense? Absolutely. The market is ready, the name is strong, and the demand for stylish, comfortable, tech-packed SUVs continues to grow. If Chevrolet decides to make this vision a reality, the Malibu SUV could become a major player in the midsize crossover segment, offering a blend of comfort, efficiency, and everyday versatility that many buyers are looking for. That's our deep dive into what the 2026 Chevrolet Malibu SUV could look like and why it matters. If you enjoyed this kind of forward-thinking automotive content, make sure to subscribe to AutoZone, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments what you think. Would you buy a Malibu SUV if Chevrolet brought it to life? Until next time, this is AutoZone, and we'll see you in the next video.